and read a poem. Judy herself honestly deserves a round of applause for putting all this together. And after she's finished, we're going to have one last tribute by the 5th of New York, and then you're all welcome to adjourn to the Van Wyck Homestead Museum afterwards. Judy?
One thing I don't think I told everyone, whoever laid a wreath, at the back of the name tag there's a little piece of paper and it describes the person whose wreath you were holding. If you'd like to take that home, you can. So you just have to go up and tear it off the back. I'm going to be reading a poem, and Ed and Meryl Spate, their house is just up the road. Their property backs the burial ground cemetery, the area that's here. And last year, Ed and Meryl laid a wreath for their ancestor, Francois Pelland. 2 weeks later, Meryl and her mother were both killed in a terrible car accident. Ed could not be here today. He's laying a wreath, one of these wreaths, up at Saratoga National Battlefield Cemetery, where his wife is buried today. So he wrote a poem, and he asked me if I would read it to everyone, and I'm going to try to get through it. It's called Silent Woods of White. The trees as dark sentinels stand in these silent woods of white. A stream runs through the land, reflecting skies blue and bright. Yet these woods veiled now in white, once sheltered soldiers burning bright, with hope for liberty and freedom, as they guarded the pass and the stores that fed them. In rude huts and windswept tents, they weathered the storms and shivered through cold, dark nights, warmed by open fires they bent. But through the months, the years, many trampled these hills and dales. We've somehow lost their values dear, but have let greed and progress prevail. Preserve this land where they camped, and where some lie buried, as modern residents go by unaware, uncaring, rushed, and hurried. We need now like them to take a stand, so that in future days and nights, a stream will still run through the land, reflecting skies blue and bright. And flags and markers will declare that patriots, citizens, and soldiers years ago made sacrifices or paid a price so dear that we today have our liberty and freedom. Let's make it so. Ed Spate, 3 May 2012. Take the little tag off the wreath, the part in the back, and then then we have refreshments up at the Van Wyck Homestead for everyone when we get back up there. Thank you so much for coming.
New York. Fire alarm.
Thank you.
Make ready. To the right of Leach. Present. Fire. Shoulder. Fire alarm. Present! Arms! Shoulder! Fire alarm!
Okay, that's it.
To the right, your face. To the right about face. Front. Yeah, watch your ball.
I'm working for everyone. Joe.